Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that split hip-hop fans when Apple Music named Kendrick Lamar the Rapper of the Year, and we'll expand on this in a bit as we also got to hear from Joe Budden, who also addressed DJ Mustard's recent set dissing Drake.
You ready? Here we go! Yeah. Sight.
More on this in a moment. Today we also have more links to the speculations that celebrities like Eminem among others got paid to appear at rallies ahead of the election, and we got some clarification from Kamala Harris's campaign recently, but I suspect this wouldn't be enough to end the speculations. And speaking on politics, we got Ice Cube out here clearing his name since he was accused of urging people not to vote, among other things. And he also expanded on why people were quick to believe these allegations against him. And today we also have one that raised eyebrows on the web when Rap Caviar published an interesting all-star team of rappers who dominated 2024. And of course, Eminem was excluded, as we've come to expect from hip-hop media in these matters, so it is on brand. However, Drake's position also sparked heated debates. More on this in a moment. So as you see, it is a lot to unpack in this one today, and be sure to stick around as we also got a heated debate about who is responsible for the decline in quality and sales in hip-hop music. And starting with the latest from YouTube's report, Eminem was yet again the most viewed rapper for the week ending 14th of November. And when it comes to these YouTube reports, Eminem's been the landowner at that #1 spot all year. And moving on to Rap Caviar's report that caused a crap storm so far, it all started when this hit the web. New All Rap Caviar teams just dropped. Our editors handpicked the All Rap Caviar first, second and third teams based on streaming performance and cultural impact in 2024. Who did we miss? And top performers like Eminem in 2024 were nowhere to be found in all three teams, and Drake only managed to make the third team. And fans have been going off. Perhaps it was bait. Where is Eminem? He is one of the most streamed rappers this year with a #1 album and #2 charting song. And mind you, Houdini was a global #1 and the biggest streaming week for a hip-hop song in 2024 on Billboard Global 200. And on a side note, Houdini just extended its platinum certification run to 6 countries. It remains the most certified hip-hop song globally in 2024. And back on topic, we got more. Eminem has outstreamed every single rapper there except Drake. The omission is glaring. Well, if you've been following this channel for some time, you know this is expected whenever, quote, experts in rap media compile a hip-hop list. Somehow, Eminem always seems to get the short end of the stick regardless of the publication. But the fact that Drake only managed to make the third team despite being the most streamed rapper has got many confused, including his unofficial speaker, Academics. Check out a snippet from his live stream.
Not Like Us is a smash, nothing to take away from it. Family Matters is still one of the biggest songs of the year. Cool. What I'm saying is, like, if we're giving Playboi Carti, who hasn't dropped an album in a while, and he's given more snippets in songs, and I love Carti, we all know this, right? And Tyler the Creator drops 1 album. We don't even know the full impact of it yet, right? Again, I'm also going for volume of what you're doing. Drake is involved in the beef with the guy you have on the first team. He dropped an album 13 months ago. He's been on a bunch of features, including with Sexy Red, as you just mentioned. Why do you think it's deriding to say it's kind of odd to see him on the third team?
I don't think there's
Even
a rhyme or
Meg
reason to the fact that there's teams.
Go ahead.
Because none of this makes sense, because I wouldn't put Drake and Meg Thee Stallion on the same team if that's the case.
Are we in the belief that Drake's year was affected based on seemingly what is popular opinion that he didn't win the beef? Are we think that his year is kind of brought down because of that, or should it be?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, that definitely played a part.
And it is just biasness.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Definitely.
So my thing with the third list, the third team, I'm keeping Sexy Red here. I'm putting Rod Wave to the second tier. I would bring Don Toliver down. It's interesting with Drake because I feel like Drake almost shouldn't be on the list, period. Just off of...
He should not.
It's too hard to quantify, right? Like, I'm okay with them saying, should Drake be on the first? Drake shouldn't be on the first. If someone says, well, Drake shouldn't be on the first team, I'm like, all right, you could probably make arguments for that. Kanye dropped 2 albums this year. But even then, I'm also kind of stuck with that too, because here we go. Like, what's the criteria here? is it music released? Because I would say, well, Tyler just dropped recently. We don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Cardi hasn't dropped. Future, and again, I have no problem with Future Metro. I'm gonna keep saying that. Kendrick hasn't dropped a project. Actually, hasn't dropped more than 5 songs in the last year, right? Drake dropped.
I think in general, this list is more than likely based off of impact throughout the year.
Okay.
That's what I think this is based off of.
Seeing that this is a rap caviar list, I would say it might be artists that stayed in the rap caviar rotation the longest throughout the year.
Okay. Or
That's a good point,
most
too.
criteria that makes sense. Other than that, they just clip farming niggas like you to talk about Kendrick being on team 1 and Drake being on team 3. Ain't nothing in this makes sense.
And moving on, speaking on Kendrick, Apple Music named him Rapper of the Year, and boy, this split hip-hop fans. The Kendrick glazing by mainstream media is pathetic, and I've been a fan of the dude his whole career, and users kept going, this is wrong. I Love Rap never has someone put out so little work in a year received this award. That is spitting in the other rapper's face that's been releasing all year. This ish looks crazy. However, there are those who believe this is deserved. No way people heard like that Euphoria 616 in LA, Meet the Grahams, Not Like Us, Watch the Party Die, and still don't think Kendrick deserves this. All those tracks are better than most full albums dropped this year alone. Loudly crying emojis. But what are your thoughts on Kendrick being named Rapper of the Year? And moving on this note, we got to hear from Joe Budden, who also spoke about DJ Mustard performing Not Like Us during his recent set. And Joe Budden also spoke about the likelihood of Kendrick performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl halftime show. Check out a snippet.
So it's just that record still has that impact. And there's a distaste there a little bit with Dude from Camp Flognall's festival.
Okay.
Because Tyler brought him out.
Yeah,
they booed him because, but they booed him because they thought it was Frank coming out.
Yeah.
But that.
Oh no, this is went up Not Like Us. That shit is so hard.
Yeah.
Pause. That's hard. I mean, it's nothing new to report. These are the old songs. The beef is over, but
them records are not going nowhere. That's the thing.
Hey,
y'all want them to leave, but them records are not going nowhere.
Apple just called Kendrick Artist of the Year or some shit.
Rapper of the Year, I think, something like that. Yeah.
I was listening to the radio, man, and I heard Not Like Us, and even kind of surprised they let the word pedophile and all that stuff play on the radio.
I was at a kid's Halloween party at Turtleback Zoo. They played dead ass with my kid, and they played Not Like Us, which didn't make a lot of sense to me. And pedophile. They didn't bleep. The only thing they bleeped out was like an N-word or something. Y'all think he's gonna do Not Like Us at the Super Bowl?
1,000%.
Yeah.
Record is too big.
1,000,000%.
Record is too big.
I'm not. He's got to cut it off. I mean,
he might do the hook. He might let the beat drop. He might do something. But I mean,
even if it's only 10 seconds of it, you're gonna hear that.
You might hear the beat. I used to be on that boat. I think he's doing that verse.
I agree.
Really?
The verse?
I agree.
I think he's gonna do that verse.
Yes, it's too big.
Dog, I got 10, 12 minutes. That's not the count if I'm bringing any guests out.
If he did a verse, I think it would be verse 1.
And again, even if he doesn't say pedophile,
the crowd gonna say it for sure.
The 70,000 people in that crowd don't know how to stop themselves.
And some Drake fans are losing it right now in response to this. Kendrick's biggest moment in hip-hop to date is still not about him, but about a guy he hates the most. Now, he has a chance to show the world how much Drake means to him by performing a song about him at the biggest sporting event in the United States. Drake is him, the GOAT. But what are your thoughts? And moving on, when it comes to who is to blame for the decline in hip-hop quality and sales, a clip hit the web of Ebro going off.
Any decline that you see in hip-hop is our fault. We let hip-hop become this everybody gets in, everybody's got a chance, lowest common denominator, cheap throwaway. I recorded 50 songs last night. We didn't care for this thing. We didn't take care of the songwriting. We didn't take care of the music making. We didn't take care of the fan base. We didn't go out and put our best shows on the stage. We didn't get with the best songwriters to make the best songs. We just started making shit and throwing it out so we could grab a bunch of money. And when you do that and it just becomes a money grab, your shit becomes disposable. There's gonna come a time where it's only going to be the individuals who are the greatest who get to shine.
However, this looks to have backfired on him as he's getting blamed as one of the key parties responsible for the said decline. What's the reason for the decline in hip-hop? Rap sales down 40%. I lived in New York, and Ebro and Hot 97 never promoted underground conscious rap music. And more on this note, yes, Ebro, it is your fault. I've seen him push the F-ish with my own eyes. Now he's complaining, LOL, shake my head. And some users even pulled up a 50 Cent clip blaming Ebro.
He was the program director.
No,
he did not play their music.
No, I supported
this is
you.
They should be looking
I supported you.
That's
what it's your fault. And then you threatened to have me beat up. And I was like, so what, nigga? It's what it is. You fucked up.
Because I'm like, look, how you gonna mess it up and then say I did?
I know you played a party, bro. That's what he's saying.
That's what he did.
He's full of shit.
He go, look, the program that all of the artists that made records during that time span, you mean to tell me they didn't play because my records were good?
No, a lot of them.
They didn't play because the program director didn't play.
No, there was actually a lot.
To which a user added, is Ebro still the curator at Apple Music? The same Apple Music that gave Kendrick Lamar Rapper of the Year when Future and Glow had #1 projects on that app? And it is not just Ebro, you have to add the likes of Charlemagne, who once suggested that 6ix9ine could wash Eminem in a verses. And with takes like that, it is no longer a question on if hip-hop media is responsible for the decline. But to be fair, he was allegedly on Diddy's payroll when he made those comments, and the point still stands. In fact, if that is true, then it solidifies the point. And moving on, we got to hear from Ice Cube, who recently addressed the allegations that he was MAGA, or that he even urged people not to vote. Check out a snippet from the Baller Alert show.
People who think I'm MAGA or Trump supporter and all that, and I went out there and voted for the Republicans and all this, man, they got me fucked up. You know, never said that. They have no proof. I ain't never endorsed a candidate. So, you know, I just think they got me fucked up, and it's just a narrative that's wrong. And
why do you think people believe that you support Trump?
I think because when I put out the contract with Black America, both parties came to me. I didn't go to them saying, look what I got, man. You should sit down and talk to me. Both of them came to me and said, yo, you got an interesting document here. Can we discuss it with you? And I discussed it with the Democrats, discussed it with the Republicans. And the Democrats was like, yo, after we win, we'll deal with it. And the Republicans said, yo, you got some good ideas. Can we use a few of them and put them in our plan? Now, their plan was called the Platinum Plan. That's not my plan. That's theirs. That was done in their own think tank, and they came up with that. Mine is called the Contract with Black America. So they plucked a few things out of that contract and put it in their plan. And people are saying that was my plan. And so they're running with it. But they don't want stupid because that's not the truth. Once you are an impactful person and you talk to politicians, they will always try to use you as a political football.
Correct.
And that's really what happens. Everybody want me on their team.
I mean, you can't blame them.
Would be.
I mean, it's the game. It is the game.
It's the game.
But we got to be smart enough to know
right.
It's a game. You know, I haven't said anything this election. Not one thing, you know. People saying I'm telling people not to vote, that's bullshit. I never told people not to vote. I told people you should get something for your vote, and nothing's wrong with that.
And Cube is getting props for this. Cube is a smart guy. I know he knows better than to trust either side. He knows that each side serves the same master. And to those who smeared Ice Cube's name, some have added, I'll never forgive the Shills for what they did to Cube. And moving on, the allegations that Eminem and other celebrities got paid to appear at Kamala's rallies got addressed recently from the source, all thanks to Deadline's report. And we got to hear from Kamala's campaign senior advisor and senior spokesperson, who stated, we do not pay. We have never paid any artist and performer. We never paid a fee to that person. And apparently the campaign is only required to pay for any ancillary cost for that performance. That could include everything from travel to paying band members to a backline producer. There are laws that have to be followed that we have followed religiously on this campaign, she said. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this. Tell us below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you made it this far and you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.